What up, y'all? It's your boy Prince Jonathan. I'm back. Back in the day. You can see my face now. It's not as bad as yesterday's video. But thank you so much for watching yesterday's video. It was really real, really authentic to me, and just I had to get it off my chest. And it's funny, after that, I ended up talking to a friend of mine who we went to this thing called Awaken. Check it out. It's called Awaken from Gap. And it was a really deep, intimate. About 24 of us did this. And one of my friends, she hit me up and she was like, yo, what's going on? I got your message. And just to give you a little context, I reached out to the group and was like, hey guys, this is kind of what's going on in my mind. I wasn't even doing it really to like elicit anything. I just was like, hey, I kind of need to get it off my chest. This is a safe place. Let me do this. I love y'all. Peace. And then I went about my day, or the rest of the night. And she hit me up. She was like, yo, what's going on? What do you need? And I was like, I don't know. And we just kind of talked it out. I'm a type of person that like, and I'm gonna be real with you. I know some people probably are just like me in this sense of like, you have something you need to say, you need to get it off your chest, but when someone actually asks you, you go, oh, I don't know, I'm good, you know, it is what it is. That's that arm's length away. That's what you're doing. And that's what I was doing. I'm arm's length away. And I realized, I was like, no, this is an opportunity for you to say it, say something. So I vented. I just kind of needed someone to hear. I didn't need anybody to fix the issue. I wasn't like trying to actually fix it, because I was trying to figure out what was the root cause. And just by speaking it out and having someone kind of like reiterate it back to me, and we talked, and I was like, oh, yep, I was disappointed in myself from the morning because I missed something I really wanted to do. It was a commitment I really wanted to do at 7:30 in the morning. And I was still upset with myself. But the reason I was down for 4 days was sometimes, or not sometimes, I don't have all the tools just yet. Yep, I don't have all of the tools just yet to deal with the shift in energy. Now, for those that don't know, I'm a huge extrovert. I love being around people. I love speaking to people. I love being in a group of people. I love being on stage in front of people. That's a big thing for me. I get energy from that. When I'm alone, I don't really get energy. I'm actually quite lazy in a sense, because I can't get moving sometimes. I just don't want to. So for me, that's why I get up early, start working out, because I have to get up, be around some people, get a pump in, you know, stuff like that. And I know somebody out there is like me, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate it. Even if you're an introvert and you get time by yourself and you go to groups of people, maybe that's where your energy's sucked out. Now here's the thing. There are tools, there are things you have to do to bounce back. And I realized I wasn't practicing my release. Brendan Burchard is a guy who kind of like has this meditation. It's like a real quick meditation. It's like, before you shift into a new environment, you need to just breathe real deeply and repeat the word release. And for me, that kind of helped me the last 2 weeks, and I just kind of got off of it. I don't know, the habit didn't stick right away, and I just was like breathing real shallowy. So what am I saying? Whether you're an introvert, ambivert, or extrovert like me, before you shift into something new, whether that be going to sleep, whether that be walking into your house, you might need to take a few breaths and release. And repeat that in your mind. Release. Release. And what I like to do is just hit it with a deep tone, like release, because it just kind of feels like it vibrates out. And that sets up my energy to go into something new, so that I can mold to whatever energy's there. So I'm not going in with a ton of energy on one person, or a ton of energy by myself, going to sleep, and then I'm feeling bad because I have all this pent up energy of just like, what am I gonna do with it? Nobody wants to be, and, you know, it just becomes this cycle. So if you're gonna break your cycle, you need to figure out triggers for yourself. Where do you need to shift your energy? And a lot of it comes from when you're gonna transition into something new. Speaking to my friend really helped me do that. Because I was like, I forgot. As much as I preach community, sometimes I, Prince Jonathan, get stuck in the, don't nobody want to hear me? Don't nobody want to see me? Sometimes I get stuck in that. And you know what's great about that? It's okay. Because I recognize it now. So instead of 4 days, 5 days where I'm stuck for forever, I find ways to, even in the midst of my depression, I found ways to get wins. So I wasn't completely down. I just was a little off. And that's better, because I'll be honest with you. Before, I would be down and out. I'd go to work, come back, sleep. That's all I would do. But now, even in the midst of those, I got a workout in. They weren't all great workouts, but I got something in. I got up. I was still working on it, still talking to people. Where do you need to make that shift where you're that down and out that's keeping you down, and you need to find out, okay, what's the trigger? Let's find the trigger. Let's give it its space, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, whatever you need. If your day can handle 2 hours of down, get the 2 hours and say, on that 2 hour mark, I'm getting up, I'm hitting the bicycle, I'm walking, I'm going to the gym. Whatever you need to do, I need you to get physical. Because that physicality is gonna raise your endorphins, and that's what's gonna move you forward. You're not just gonna come out of it and go, all right, let's go sit at the desk and work. That doesn't always work. Maybe before you work, switch up the environment. Say, I'm gonna go to Starbucks, use their internet, and I'm gonna get some stuff done, but I'm gonna walk there to get my heart rate up. What I'm telling you is, there are times where you're gonna feel down. And like I said, there are no bad days. I get amped up when I say it, no bad days. They're just hard moments. There's just struggle periods. There are just days of, we gonna struggle through all of this. But you can have your wins, because a winning mindset is you're finding ways to win in the midst of it. You're not playing to lose, you're finding ways to win. And what does that mean? You're looking at your day and going, how can I shift? What do I need to add? What do I need to take out? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday that I could have improved on? Or what happened yesterday that was something that, oh, that's holding me back? Oh, when I have, sorry, there's a bug in my face. When I wake up late, that's holding me back. Or there was a shift in my schedule. You survived. Maybe just saying, yep, you survived. It wasn't perfect schedule, but you survived. What do you need to do? There's always something there. Do you need to speak it out? I'm a team type person, so I have to bounce ideas off. I can't do this all alone. I'm not the best at that. I love being around people. Even that came up in the conversation yesterday. I realized I'm a synergy person. The environment I have to be in is I gotta work with at least 3-4 people, and I have a great vision, and we're gonna go all the way out with it. And I need to feel like we are tight knit, and we're gonna beat this. We're gonna win, whatever the goal is. That's why I get so intense when I play sports. I'm level-headed, but I'm intense because I want us as a unit to move forward. So somebody out there is like me, where you feel like, yep, I've been down. I'm having a hard time. I'm struggling. But I'm telling you, give yourself that space. Understand it. Don't ruminate on it, but think about it, work on it, figure out where do you need to change some things, what do you need to switch up. Get out there, get your heart rate up, get the endorphins going, because that's also going to help you out of that depression. Trust me. Now, if it's a clinical depression, please seek therapy. You are not too big to do that. Do not play small by thinking you can handle everything on your own. We were not created to do everything ourselves. We were not created for that. We thrive in community, and we have roles in that community. So I want you, if you're clinically depressed, if you have clinical anxiety, I need you to see someone. It is okay, and trust me, if you don't think it is, hit me up. I'll speak some life in you, because I'm right there with you. I've been through therapy, I've been through counseling, I've been through psychology, I've done taken the pills. What works for you, all right? And last, I want you to know, you're not alone. You're not alone. If you having a struggle moment, I need you to reach out to someone close. If you having a struggle moment, reach out to a group. If you are having a struggle moment, switch your environment. Get into a new environment. Like I alluded to yesterday, I was watching Last Chance U. And these are all young men that a lot of them come from really broken backgrounds. Hoods. One guy came from trailer park out in Nevada. One dude just like couldn't get it together. He came from a really good situation, but his mental just was like, he couldn't get it together. And I realized something. Yep, you've been through that. Yep, you survived. Yep, you made it this far. But nothing stops. This doesn't stop. And I wish I could have told those boys, you are in a new position. There are no more excuses. Yep, your daddy wasn't in your life. Yep, your mama went to jail. Yep, you're in a terrible situation. Yep, you saw someone die. But guess what? Right now, this moment, you are in a brand new situation. And I need you to take advantage of that situation. This is a beautiful moment that you are in. And you're holding on to everything back there instead of saying, I'm in a new environment and I can make everything happen. All my dreams happen in this new environment. Where in your life right now do you need to shift the environment? Do you need to see? I'm talking to you. Do you need to see that you are in a new situation that can blow up for you, but you're holding on to what's back there? I need you to recognize it, forgive it, let it go, and understand this is your moment in this new situation and new environment. I don't care if you got a new job, new spouse, new kids on the way. That is fine. Do not drag the past into it. Learn from the past. Do not repeat the mistakes of the past. But you're in a new situation. This is your moment. Whew. As always, I love you. I want the best from you. I want the best from you. I want it. I want the success for you. I want everything that you envision in your life. And I want you to get out there and dominate the day. I'll talk to you later.